Hey guys, my name's Rosie. Thanks so much for dropping by. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review and flip through of my Filofax Siena in cinnamon. So let's get this video started. So this planner is the Filofax Siena in cinnamon, and it is in the personal ring size. So it holds personal size inserts, and I'm super in love with this planner, you guys. This is actually discontinued Filofax. I came across it through the buy sell trade. I actually saw like some random video of it, I think on Facebook or on YouTube few years ago, and I was like, you know what, I really one day want to get this planner. It's seriously a beautiful rich brown, like spiced color. It's just gorgeous. The leather is nothing I have ever felt before. It is smooth and buttery. It's just held so well. I think this is a few years old now. I'm not really sure when Filofax discontinued this planner, but seriously, if you can come across this planner or will come across this planner, you will definitely want to pick it up and just feel it and touch it. So unlike some Filofaxes that have the zipper on the side or in the back, the zipper for this planner is at the front. So it's a perfect place if you want to use this planner as a wallet. The zipper is just in there. It's just so gorgeous. So it's really easy if you're just trying to get some change, pay for parking or whatnot, and you can just pull out your planner and unzip it right there. It does not come with a back pocket, but the Siena in pocket size does. So, I mean, you might not be able to carry change or cash in the back there, but there's definitely pockets here in the back and here in the front where you can put your cash in. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots on the left, as well as 2 card slots on the back. So it can hold quite a bit of cards. And what I really love about this planner is that it has 2 pen loops. So one here that's a bit smaller and another one for like thicker pens. So, you know, you're not confined to a one size type of pen. This flyleaf is actually not from Filofax. It's actually a Giglio, from a Giglio planner, a Campagna in a polka gold. So the color is quite comparable. You probably can't even tell, neither can I, that it's from another planner. I mean, this is a bit more pebbly. I sold my Giglio gold, but I actually sold it without the flyleaf. So that's why it's in here. And it's a great way to protect all my stuff that's in here. So this planner is just amazing. I mean, like the snap works well, snap closure, gold rings, and it's just so lovely. I've spilt water actually on this planner and put it on something wet, and it's actually held up really well. Because of just the texture and look of it, it blends. I actually had a pocket planner of this same one, and I actually put it in a dumped water, like a whole mug of water on it. So that created water stains, but if it's just a few droplets of water, it really holds really well when you just wipe it off properly. So yeah, that's my quick review. I use this planner as my work planner. It's a lot more discreet than my Louis Vuitton planners. I don't want to come off as pretentious or anything like that. So this is the type of work that I do. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything extravagant. I'm a program analyst for the government, for my provincial government. So nothing that exciting. So I kind of want to use a low-key type of planner. So I will get into it. In the front here, I keep it really plain because it is my work planner. In the front here, I have, in case of emergency or in case this planner is lost, has my contact information. The card is from Poi Hun. I just printed it out myself and laminated it. And then after this flyleaf is just a photo of my family. So my youngest daughter, Lauren, a family photo here when my husband graduated from med school, and a photo of me and Annie, and more photos here. So I love looking at photos of my family. I mean, I have photos all over my phone. I have photos in Instagram, on my Facebook, all over my planner. So I just love sharing with everyone and my beautiful family. They could drive me crazy most of the time, but I really do love them and love bragging about them. So here's some cardstock that's just glittery cardstock that I just thought would look beautiful behind my photos. Where I have my sticky notes, I actually have my contact information behind here, so I closed it. Of my work, I have 2 work numbers. I have a Skype business number and a cell phone, so that's behind there. And this section here is my inbox, and it's like my running to-do list, either at home or in the office. Here are some inbox items for my house actually, but because I constantly look at this planner every day, my inbox is pretty much, I have like multiple inboxes in multiple of my planners. So because I look at it every day, I can always take this stuff and transfer it into the appropriate planner that it belongs to. Here is 2 cards from Poi Hun over this cute kitty paper from the style planner, and I thought it was really cute. It's the only deco that I have in this planner, so I thought it would give it a cute little rosy touch to it. And more cards here over that paper again, and this is a Foxy Fix dashboard that I put in here. And then here are my Paradise Planico stickers. If you saw my last video, you probably saw me use them in there, but I primarily use these stickers in my work planner, so that's why they're in this planner. And I will link her shop, and I also have a code down below just in case you want to save 10% off your next order. So my first section is my calendar scheduling planning section. So these 2 sections here is my to-dos and my calendar sections, and this is my most used section in my planner. So for my to-dos, it's my daily sections. So I love these cloth and paper inserts because it's divided by every 30 minutes is a new line. So a lot of my meetings start like in a half hour, so that's great to have. I have my priorities where it's like my really important things that I need to focus on that day. I have a to-do list, and I have my notes section. So yes, I have an Outlook calendar for work where I can highlight my tasks to get done, but I also like to have it in my personal paper planner as well. That was Tuesday and Wednesdays. I also have Fridays and Saturdays. I just pulled it out because it had some sensitive information, so that's why it's not in here anymore for this video. But I have this page marker here from Plan a Life to Love, and I will link her shop down below. And here is my key of all the things that I use to highlight important things. So if Annie has flu, Jamie's schedule, Lauren's like play groups, work, personal home, I need to update this because of COVID, I'm not in the office, so I don't really I need this key right now, so I need to change this up. But what is new are these sticky notes from Originate One UK. And so this is like her note sticky page, and I love how it's gray here, so anything high level, I just put in there, and like any notes, so I put that there. And I also put in these priority sticky notes from Originate as well, so I put them on this dash, so that's super helpful. And then these cloth and paper dailies, you can see here that they don't have the names of the day on here. It just has the date, the month. So I love, that's a way for me to put a little touch, my pink touch in my planner using these inserts. So I love how it looks together with like the black and white. So that's what I do for my dailies, and I have until the end of June in here. The next section is my calendar section, and these inserts are from Jee Papeterie, and they're hourly weeklies with months in the middle. So it's nice. I have all of last year's and all of this year's. This is from when I first started my job back in August 2019. That's why I have the 2019 calendar and the 2020 calendar. And so I only have a month at a time in here. My months are very plain. I only put in when there's a stat and when I have every other Friday off. And I love how it has last month's and the months that's coming next all in one glance. So I really loving having that feature, as well as weeks and lines here for me to write down if there's anything that I need to know for that week. So is where I put that stuff in the lines there. And then here is what the week looks like. It looks really bare because I'm not working in the office and there's not a lot of extracurricular things that I need to keep track of because of COVID. But how I usually do it is that, yes, I have my dailies with the key, but I sometimes do it twice. So I have, this is just like my work daily, like hourly, and then this is like what my week looks like. So I'll schedule in Annie's stuff in here, or Jamie's work, or Lauren's activities in this section. So this was mostly in this section here, but because I don't use this section anymore and I like having a direct page to go for that specific day, I put it in here. So this is my calendar section, and I have until the end of June as well. So that's what it looks like. And you can see here the mileliners, that's when I schedule the days that I have off. So next week I'm only working for 3 days, so that's nice. And I love having a to-do list and habit tracker and a shopping list all in one page. This is like a great feature from these inserts. The next section that I have is my project section. So I actually had this planner. I didn't have this plan for 7 weeks. It was stuck at work because of COVID. I wasn't really allowed to go into the office. I mean, the office was open, but like it was just weird for me to go get my planner. But I had to get my computer fixed, so that was a perfect opportunity for me to go grab my planner. So I went to go get my computer fixed and I grabbed my planner. So it seems kind of bare because I just took everything out, but there's a lot of private information. There was a lot of private information here, so I wasn't really able to share with you guys my work planner, but because I cleaned it all out, I can. So anyways, I will go into my project planner section. So this is projects that I'm working on through the time, like in a month that's due, or in 2 or 3 months, or quarterly. So I love these inserts from Crossbow Printables. It has the name of the project, the start, the deadline, and when it was completed, because we know sometimes that the deadline is not when it's completed, or maybe it's completed prior to the deadline. So that's why I like having these two sections here. I have to-dos and notes and any brainstorming ideas that I have for that project. The next section is my meeting notes, again from Crossbow Printables. It has the subject, the date, and the attendees. This is usually what I use for our internal meetings for me to take notes. I'm a program analyst, so when I'm organizing the branches things, I like to keep these meeting notes because it gives me what I need to get done, like personally, the task that needs to get done for the branch. So this is what the meeting notes are for. The next section is personal. So it's more of career growth for me. So because I am a program analyst, I think the next trajectory, what I'm going towards, is possibly project management. So I'm currently just finished a course. I'm on a wait list for another course, but because of COVID, it's kind of like difficult to get into a course. Anything like gatherings are kind of on a standstill right now. So that goal is kind of on pause right now. But in this section are just notes from the last course that I did. And then here are like my goals, again, project management course, project management goals. And I like how it has the goal, the action steps, and the strategies, and goal created and to achieve by. Again, these are from Crossbow Printables, and I love having them. I think it's a great way for me to get a glance of like my goals. And here I didn't really fill these out yet. These are my cloth and paper goals that is divided by like like a year, month, 3 months, and 1 month. But because of COVID and all that, I didn't get a really good chance to like fill this in. And I really wasn't sure when I first got it, like what kind of goals I really had in mind. So maybe like later at the last half of the year, I'll probably fill this out. The next section is my finance section. This section is not like for online spending or anything like that. It's just all my finances related to work. And because I'm not at the office right now, I was paying parking and I have a parking pass. I had like information on my parking in here. I removed it, so it's not in here anymore. I also like to keep track of all the coffees that I drank, spend on, so I have it in here too, but because again I'm not in the office, I don't really need to keep track of that. The next section is miscellaneous, so like anything, notes or anything like that, that I need to keep track of. I also have passwords. My passwords changes like all the time, so I need to update my new passwords because I have a government computer. My password always changes and things get, lost when I'm like, what's my new password again? So that's that section here. My next section is my social section. So I like to keep track of all the friends that I talk to. Usually what I do is I have all my friends, like all my close friends, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for like the month, make sure that I have talked to everyone. Friendships take a lot of work, my friends have been friends with me for like well over 10-15 years. Some of them I've known since I was 3. So I like to maintain those friendships. They mean so much to me. So that's why I like to keep track of like when I talk to them. Because, people get busy with their lives. They have families, they have work. And with COVID, like you can't see them in person. So I want to keep track of staying in touch with everyone. My next section is my meals. So these are from Poi Hun. So these meals and groceries lists, I love these lists inserts because they're so versatile. So that's this section. Sometimes I go grab groceries next door to my office. There's like a grocery store attached to our building. So sometimes I go and grab like dinner or meals ideas or groceries for the night or for like the next 2 days. So that's this section here. More photos of my family. So cute. My next section is my wellness section. This is for me to keep track of when I'm stuck in an office all day. I need to have some sort of, like movement. So this tracks, like what I like to do is write the date and what I did that day, like took the stairs or went for a coffee walk, just so I can keep track of my health, because it's so hard sometimes when you're focused at work and sitting at a desk, you sometimes don't get up. Sometimes I hold my pee in. I know that sounds ridiculous. Like I need to get this done. I'll go to the bathroom later. So it's good for me to keep track of like getting up and doing stuff when I work in an office and want to get stuff done. And these inserts are from Sessavee. I love them. They're nice and thick. The next section is my home section. Again, it's just like a running to-do list of things I want to get done in the home. Again, I take my planner. I don't know if I mentioned this already. Home, I try to take it home every Friday or every Thursday night if I have Friday off, and go over and take everything out and put new inserts in, because this planner primarily stays at work. Obviously, because of COVID, it's at home, so I don't need to have that problem. I don't really fill this home section out, but that's what I used to do when I did work in the office full time. So more Poi Hun inserts and more photos of my kids. My next section is my notes section, and again, it's just like random notes that I write, and these inserts are from Poi Hun. So yeah, that is pretty much my work planner. Again, the majority of the stuff that's in here is like scheduling, planning type of stuff, while this section here is more like supporting extra stuff while I'm at work. And then here in the back is just this Filofax sheet here where I keep my Planner Monkey Code stickers, some task sticky notes from Originate One UK, and then it's my old sampler that I had last year from Planner Monkey Code that I really love. It's just me working. I love that. That's why it's in here. But yeah, that is my work planner, you guys. I'll put this insert back in. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that helped give some ideas of what to have in your work planner, as well as if you're thinking about getting the Filofax Siena. I hope that gives you a nice overview of what it looks like inside and how great and beautiful this planner is. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you give it a thumbs up and hopefully subscribe to my channel. But yeah, until next time, you guys, bye.